Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. What do you think's in the box? This just came to my door from Amazon. So, as many of you know, I've been going a little order crazy on stuff. And I thought I would try something that I've always been against. And that's ordering a guitar online. But I got to thinking, you know what? You take your chances, you see what happens, you never know. I also ordered something else too, which looks like they packed it in the same box. So we'll check that out. But let's get this big behemoth out of the way. And let's see what we've got here. Now, it's not like I needed another guitar. I've only got about 13 of them in here. And I am working on a deal that hopefully goes through this week on yet another guitar. Of course, it's a used one. But I wanted to try something different, and I've been looking for a particular style guitar for a while. And I'm kind of picky, but I'm also not filthy rich. So I got to thinking, well, what's Amazon got that's left-handed that's going to work for what I want? And hopefully it does work out. Wow, it's like a box within a box within a box. Yep. So this thing is made by Kona, and I'm more than sure we're probably going to have to put on some new strings onto this sucker, but for $209 Canadian and free shipping, we got a new guitar, and it came with 2 pick guards, which is kind of neat. I kind of appreciate a company that doesn't install a pick guard on a guitar. This way you actually have a choice if you want one or not. So, let's see what they gave us. So we've got your normal standard everyday pick guard, which we're all used to seeing. And then we got this cool one. I'm thinking if I do put one on, it'll probably be this one. So we do have a couple of pick guards. And it looks like we've got a cleaning cloth. Cool. And let's get into the guitar itself. Oh, we've got an Allen key for adjusting the truss rod with. So that's cool. This is crazy amount of packaging. I have to call on the Coast Guard to get me out of my room. Oh, my door's blocked off now. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get the rest of this stuff off of here. So we do have a protector strip for the strings. This is crazy. Oh, we've definitely got some sharp fret ends that are going to have to be taken care of. Now this is one thing I have heard some people say you can get sharp fret ends, which I kind of figured. It's a cheap guitar. The weird thing is the YouTube videos that I've watched on this, they said that the fretwork was good. Alright. Well, we got that off. Let's grab a tuner and a pick. see what this thing sounds like. Probably gonna have to tune this thing a couple of times, but the tuners turn nice. I'll give it that. It's got good tuners. Alright, so it does have a pickup in it as well that comes with it. So it's an electric acoustic, and it's a thin line. I was looking at a Yamaha one on Marketplace, and the guy wanted like $650. He said he had dropped to $5, but I'm still like, no, not for an obsolete guitar. And I did find one in the same condition, exact same guitar, except right-handed, for $264. So kind of like, well, I'm not paying you $500 either. So I looked around for another thin line guitar and came across this particular one here, Kona K2 series, and I like the burst on it, which is nice. Apparently for the righties it would come in different finishes, but for lefties we get this one. Let's check and see, do we get a battery? Yes we do. I'm going to do the tongue test. I think the battery is dead. Or it's just not, well, it's sealed. Okay. Yep, it's just sealed. I want to plug this in for you guys too, because we're going to see what it sounds like. The cage is foolproof, so you only put the battery in one way. Oh yeah, that's good battery. Alright, so we do have a battery check button with also a low check indicator. We have bass, we have treble, and we have mid. Nice. And of course our master volume. So we'll put that somewhere around the middle. But we do have a strap pin on the back here. One down below with our input jack should be right here. Okay, so they separated it. That's fine. No big deal. I'm looking at the finish. It looks really good. I don't see any blems anywhere on the finish. It is 4-ply binding too around the body, which is kind of really cool. Single layer on the back, but the top is multi-ply, 4-ply. Stripped down the middle, but it is a single one-piece back. It's not a two-piece, so that's kind of like a fake out. Binding on the fretboard, which is surprising that those fret ends would be a little on the sharp side. Before I monkey with them though, I'm going to let this thing acclimate to my house because the guitar is not cold, but it's been chilled, right? And wood will shrink, so it's going to expand too. So before you start ever doing fret work on a guitar that you just got from Amazon, for example, or shipped to you from anywhere, definitely let it sit for a couple of days and see if everything jumps back to normal. Because with higher humidity, the wood will swell, so it might just clear that up for me, because you don't want to remove that material ahead of time, because that could cause problems that you don't want. But sounds good. Alright, let's check the frets out. So we're going to have to do a little neck adjustment. Maybe not. Kind of hard to say. We're going to let it sit and swell back up anyway. Looks pretty good. It's looking like we have brass frets. Yeah, looks like we got brass frets. Well, we'll see how long these frets last before I have to rip them off and replace them. I do have enough frets left in my collection to do a whole guitar and then some. But let's see what it's like anyway. Check the tuning, and it's out a bit. Expected that. So now we've got all the protector paper and stuff off these. Maybe I'll just say, well, no, there. We're going to have to replace the strings. That's okay, though. It looks like they got some pretty thin gauge on this. Have to check them with the mic before we change them. All right, so let's fire this puppy up. See what it sounds like on the amp. And acoustic channel. Which way are we going here? So reverse. What? Oh, they put the thing in upside down. They should put it the other way. They got the controls going this way to increase and that way to decrease. Flat response EQ. That's pretty good. I really like it amplified. It's very controllable. It's nice. The 3-band EQ is good. Being a thin line, it's going to be quieter, so if you want to be able to sing and play at the same time without having to really pile over top the guitar, let's try it and see what happens. I'll do just one of the songs I've written. You know what, guys? That's not bad, really. I kind of figured it would be a little quieter, obviously, because of the thin body and everything. But, you know, surprisingly enough, the action's nice. It's nice and low. There's just a little bit of clearance, a little bit of relief. So that's actually good. We may have to bring it up just a hair, but we're going to check with the fret rocker anyways when we change the strings. They did a really good job on the guitar. I'm actually shocked they used brass for frets. That is actually quite amazing, considering they went through all that trouble for the binding everywhere, multi-layering it. They did a beautiful job on the guitar. Like, even the bridge looks really nice. So, and it looks like the bridge is glued and bolted in place, because you can see the little cover caps to hide the screws. So they really built this thing to, you know, withstand some punishment. But as far as the frets go, I mean, when they die, because they are brass, I'm definitely going to replace them with nickel. The neck alignment is, there goes my glasses. Good for YouTube, isn't it? Drop your glasses on the floor. Looks like the neck alignment's pretty good. It looks like it's a little shifted, but it kind of seems to line back up down near the bottom more. I'm just trying to get even pressure here. Yeah, so we're not in any danger of rolling off the frets. They have enough room. So I'd say overall the neck alignment is actually pretty decent. So left and right shifting is what we're looking at here. But yeah, we have a fully compensated saddle, so every string is individually done. So, but yeah, I think not bad. Of course, made in China, obviously. The gold tuners are a nice touch too. Ooh, we found another spot. Just a little high spot there. Oh yeah, that's kind of like touching, so we're gonna, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be cleaning up some frets a little bit. Nothing major. We can do that. Quick little fixes. We don't have to re-level it, the whole thing, so. You do have to expect some bugs though for $209. So, but yeah, I'm not giving you a review right now. I'm not even going to even think about a star rating. I think as far as the $209, I mean, you know, this is one of those cases where, you know, I think we did a good investment. It definitely looks good. I know these pickups, I found replacements on Amazon in case this died, so I'm going to actually order a spare one because there's not too many pickup things out there that are going to fit the cavity right. So you might want to think about picking up a spare in case this unit ever dies. But, you know, I think it's like under 20 bucks. I think it was like 12 bucks or something, 13 bucks. Cheap pickup, but it works and sounds good, so can't complain. Just looking at the wood pattern in here. So, yeah. It amazes me that they did such a nice job on the guitar, and yet they put brass frets on. Weird. So, but we do have a couple of frets to fix. So that's the 8th fret. And you know it's just that end of that fret. Fret this note, it's fine. So, just got a little high spot, just right on that one, right there. Can can take that down real easy. No problems. We shall get that fixed up. Anyway, so that's our Kona K2, guys. It plays pretty nice, other than a couple of little spots we got to touch up on, which is not a biggie. It is definitely a beginner grade guitar. As far as intermediate players go, once you got things, you know, dialed in right, a new set of strings, I think intermediate players may like this. Now, I'm an advanced player, but I'm also cheap on the pocketbook sometimes. I got a lot of expensive guitars, but I wanted a thin line, but I didn't want to spend a boatload of money that I don't have right now anyway. And I thought I'd give an Amazon guitar a shot. And so far, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with it. That being said, this has to go up on the wall for now to acclimate to the house. And then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna attack that fret for the one spot anyways. And then we'll see if the neck swells up. So it'll be a few days, probably closer to next week by the time I get around to doing everything on this thing to get it dialed in. And, you know, I'm kind of debating on the whole, am I going to put a pick guard on this thing? You know, if I do put anything on it, it's probably going to be this one here. Because I kind of like this one. But I think I might actually change the style of that a little bit. I want to give it something a little bit unique to the touch. And, but anyways, just let me grab my glasses. This is probably one of the, how do we say, oddest videos I've ever done for an unboxing. I drop my glasses, I pick up my glasses. Yeah, it's a weird video, but you only get one shot at doing an actual unboxing, and it's like, whatever happens, happens. I don't care. Anyways, I will see you on the next video, though, so that you'll see what's in this box, because you're not finding out on this particular video exactly what's in that box. So you'll find that out at the next one. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll give you guys a review when I have something for this more. I do have to fix up that one fret. I want to see if the neck swells back out. If not, it looks like I'm going to be doing the ends of the frets at least anyways on this thing. And we'll get that taken care of. Catch you on the next one. See ya.